Hi, this is Nina Amir in Copyright Communications, and I'm back with part 2 of why you should consider writing and producing a short book, booklet, or tip book. So as I explained, I've produced quite a number of these already. I have 4 or 5 or 6 of them, and I use them when I go out and speak, and I sell them at the back of the room, and they provide me a way to do some test marketing and to make a little bit of money if I'm speaking for free, which happens sometimes when you're first starting out as a speaker and you're trying to build platform. So I also have some workbooks that I've done as well, which are a little bigger, but they're a lot like a short booklet. So how do you go about creating one of these short books or booklets? It's really quite simple, especially if you have already started working on a book, which hopefully you have. All you need to do is consider your table of contents. And in a lot of cases you will have begun writing, so you should have your table of contents, and you may already, if you're writing nonfiction, have started working on a book proposal. So hopefully you already have a couple chapters, and you might have an overview written for that book proposal. So maybe you have an introduction and you have a couple chapters, and you might have those chapter synopses, the chapter by chapter synopsis that you do for your book proposal. So this is a great way to start. And all you're going to need for your booklet really is just a couple chapters and some tips or steps. And for nonfiction, this works really well because all you're going to want to put in here is a short introduction, maybe a chapter or 2 or 3, and some steps or some tips. And then at the back there's going to be a nice bio of that's going to say who you are, and maybe a page or 2 that link back to your website that tell them maybe what else you do, why they should hire you as a speaker, what kind of classes you might teach, or any other products that you might be selling. Maybe you have some other tip books or short booklets. So what I have done in the past is taken any introduction that I might already have, I've condensed it. If I have some chapters I've already written, I might condense those or shorten them. And then, because I write nonfiction, and this works really best for nonfiction, I take whatever steps or tips or tools that I'm going to offer, and I I shrink those down. I reduce them in size. I shorten, I cut, I edit, until I have something that's of a size I can use for a short book or booklet. And by this I mean, 1 page or a page and a half, page and a half. So in here you're going to have just a page or a page and a half of copy. And you might have on another page, you might have even just a quotation from someone. So you're not using a lot of copy. And the tips and the steps work really well for that. Then sometimes you may have done some marketing or promotion for yourself. Maybe you've written some e-zine articles or some blog posts. These are a great way, if they relate to your book that you're writing, the full-length book, these are great things you can use and drop into a short book or booklet. So you might be thinking about that in advance, that you're writing a full-length book, and maybe you're already promoting it, building platform online, and doing e-zine articles and blog posts. Consider that these could be the meat that is going into your booklet. It's a really great way to already be thinking in advance of how to fill the pages of a short booklet. So again, your short booklet or your short book is going to be filled with information that's very, very similar to what's going into your full-length book. Only it's condensed, it's short, it's brief, and it's a way for you to test market what you're writing about, see if there is a market out there for it, and it's a way for you to sell a product off your website and when you go out and speak, so that you're making some money and you're having some fun and you're making yourself an expert on your topic, and you are putting yourself out there as an author, because once you have self-published that short book, you are indeed a published author. So go out and put together a short book or booklet or a tip book, do it now, do it today. It's really not hard, it doesn't take long, and you can have one up and in your hands in no time. Next time I will give you a few tips on how to actually get one published. It's simpler than you think. But right now, sit down, write it, get it done, and you'll be happy that you did. So until next time, this is Nina Amir in Copyright Communications. Thanks for listening, and happy writing, and good luck getting published.